Got them out for the afternoon fly again. Weekend looking pretty good. The weather, as you can see, is not too bad. Got a bit of rain here and there. But it's meant to be clearing up after tomorrow, so tomorrow's going to be a little bit more crazy. But hopefully the weekend is a bit clearer for us to get the birds out, and we'll just see how far we can get them. I think this weekend we'll be back at 250 again, so they should be ready for that. Oh, they definitely are. A few of them have done it once before, but most of them will be a first time heading out there. It's been a really rough start to the season, and a very, very rough season in general, to be honest. But I'm definitely keen on getting the breeding underway again soon, just because we really need to sort our flock out. We also need to get some numbers up, because we just didn't really go to plan this year. Nice and green around here though. Definitely the change in weather's been fantastic. Nice change from 40-degree days. So I'm going to get these guys a bit of food sorted, and then we should be able to get them in, hopefully. It's been flying really well lately. They're just moving too quick for me. Hey, we need to go over here, give the boys some food. They're all waiting eagerly for a little bit of the evening feed. They're only realistically getting fed once a day at the moment while I'm at work. Generally I leave pretty early, so it's just a little bit too early to get the food in there for them. So get this sorted. Look at him, excited. My big Vanderbilt there, he's very excited. Look at him, the big boy. See if I can hand feed them actually. I'll see. Definitely trying to tame up some of these guys. Come on. Not as, I think the hens are actually a bit tamer than these. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. No. Maybe you're not hungry enough. Well, no, they're a little bit flinchy. Right, so give you guys your food for the day. Maybe a little bit more if you can finish that, but probably enough for them anyway. Definitely been getting that pen to paper and trying to figure out a few pairs. I think we're going to be pretty good this year. I'm still trying to figure out the... Hey, who's that cheeky little one? Oh, that's him. Leo Jr. is the unfittest one we've got. All my birds have been treated for respiratory twice, so this guy, he's just pretty unfit at the moment. He doesn't fly very much. If you do watch the videos, he's one of the ones that's a little bit hawk shy. He may have got chased by hawks before, falcons quite a few times. He's just really unfit, won't fly like the other ones. But that's okay. We've had birds like that before, and they've definitely shocked us. But I am trying to keep him moving a little bit, just because, you know, I want to get him flying a little bit better around the loft, because he's a bit slack at the moment. He did hit the shed one time too. He's got his mark still on the shed where he hit it, just because I think that's when the falcons were chasing him and he come in there pretty hot. So he can just stay there for the moment. Got those guys fed. Need to pick those little bits and pieces up as well, and get some food in here for the other ones. They'll be probably down in about 15-20. I can see they're coming down a little bit low at the moment, which I might just go out and check on them. I don't want them coming down just yet. I want them to have a little bit of a stretch of wing. I know, like, after work it's a little bit hard, and obviously the barless hen and that mealy's in there as well. The mealy doesn't fly. He tries and flies. He does pretty well, but he just sits on the house roof, so I definitely don't want that. And everyone knows that all this little barless hen wants to do is jump on the other side there and get in there with the boys. So she's definitely not out flying at the moment. And you can just come in here because you've been a little silly. But yeah, you still got a bit of time to go yet before we pull the pin on you. But he's a good bird. He's inbred son of Leo. He was basically bred to replace Leo, because Leo's getting on a bit. He's a little bit old, and he did miss an egg or something last year too, so it's kind of like, well, maybe we should, just in case, have a backup plan anyway. So we've got him. He's very unfit. Like I said, he's unfit. Both the birds, well, they've been treated 2 times for respiratory, once before tossing and once before racing, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. But yeah, may do it again. I just don't want to be treating them too much unless it's absolutely necessary. Most of the other birds are pretty fine. Alright, so how are these guys going? Where are they? Oh, come around the back there. Weekend's weather's looking pretty good. I think it will be another fast race. It looks like there might be a little bit of a tailwind on them, which I find has been pretty beneficial to these younger ones we've got. They are sort of hanging around. They might want to come in. Oh. So yeah, I'm pretty excited, pretty keen for this weekend race. I really want to get that little hen back in there again. I feel like she deserves to get a first place. I don't want to push her too much, but I feel like she does need another race, another 250, because we are definitely a bit behind this year. So we'll just see if she can go another one, and then we'll make a decision what we're going to do with her. Like I said, we're trying to figure out some breeding pairs, just because, you know, I don't have many birds, and we may need to breed a lot more birds than we did last year. So I've got to put a lot more thinking into it. I've got a couple of months to get prepared, probably in June, August, yeah. So I really want to get the next 4 weeks pretty much organised what we're doing breeding wise. Just if we've got to breed 100 birds or so or whatever, yeah, we're going to struggle. So we need to look what we're doing for pairs, and if we've got to try and source some other ones. So I'm going to keep you in the loop anyway with that, because it's going to be a juggle. But let's go check on the hens. They are still over here, tucked in around the corner, having a bit of a break. Looking quite nice. Hopefully those 2 that were just in the frame there are not paired up. And there's a little yellow hen. Not sure what we're doing with her yet. We'll just have to play that one by ears. We've got this little hen from Adamacho. Well, she's not little, she's actually pretty big. I definitely want to pair her up this year. We haven't tried her enough. We only bred, she only had 2 babies since she's been here. So I definitely want to give her full set, maybe 3 rounds. So yeah, this year trying not to do too much mix and matching. Basically we'll just try and get 2 to 3 rounds out as quick as possible, so that we can get these birds trained and sorted pretty well. Because yeah, we don't have much time to waste this year, because I want the birds flying around the loft as much as possible, and don't want to be as rushed as last year. This year's been a rush basically, and I think that was one of the big contributing factors to losing a lot of the younger ones. As normal, the first bunch is landed, and we've still got that other bunch that's sort of flying around. I think today they're a little bit eager to come in, yeah, so I think we might get them all in pretty easily today. They have been really eager to fly lately. Like I said earlier in the video, it's just, look at them. They're definitely doing a lot better. I'm pretty keen to see how this yellow team goes when we do sort of get them flying next year. There'll be very few older birds in the team. As I said before, they look really good, all those little blue bars sitting on the top there. That I'm really looking for young birds that perform, mainly because of one-lofts. I want trying to get some birds that perform really well as young birds. That's my main aim, because if we send them to one-lofts, then they do have to perform basically straight out the gate. What are you doing, you little cheeky pigeon? I actually really like this hen. What are you doing? You're being a bit cheeky. Anyway, we'll open this door up, but got a few other big surprises in the plans. I'm just trying to really piece them all together. Let's just have a look at all these guys, because they are looking pretty good. We'll get a bit of a zoom in on them. Look at this beautiful little hen here. She is stunning. Got a whole bunch of them. There's another one here, looks the same. Who's this one here? Just not as many as we had, but there's a few good ones. Oh, big 83 over the back here. Hey buddy, he's a nice strong pigeon. Definitely want to do some breeding with him this year, as soon as I possibly can. What else we got in here? Everyone else is just keen for a feed, I think, so might just open up these doors. Yeah, that's what they want. Come on. Hey, come on, you two. Come on. Come on. You're the last one. Don't miss out. Good girl. And just open up for these two as well. Come on. Like before, just keep them out of this section. I might give this a tidy up soon anyway. You know, after this weekend we may lose a few more birds. Historically, that's what's been happening with us. So I'm looking at probably taking out these perches, clean that back wall, maybe even paint it, give this floor a good scrub and disinfect, and just go right through the whole thing, because when we start breeding young birds, I'm going to bring them all into here and then eventually bring them over into this other section. But I am still contemplating another loft, but it's just, yeah, I need a bit more time to sort of think about what we're going to do there. But we got plenty of room. We can fit about 30 birds in this section anyway, so we're definitely set in here for quite some time. So I'm going to keep you guys updated. Stay tuned. I've got some plans that I'm working on that are gonna change things up a bit around here. So you guys enjoy your day. Catches.